Wait a second, go back. Now. Play it now.
But since the time she's joined 98th percentile, I have seen that she's not annoyed or frustrated about math anymore.
He really likes your teaching, and me too, and he enjoys that. And I really want to thank you for taking your time out from the weekends and helping him with the schoolwork or star papers and whatever problem he has, and helping him out, just going out of the.
So yeah, I think I will go with what all the other parents have said. The kids are enjoying this class really. Avantika really loves coming to your class, Miss Natasha, and she has a good time with Avve and Dhruti. So it's the class which makes it really fun. And yeah, she keeps up with the homework and working with you. I think it has been really good to see her grow and complete grade 4 so quickly. So that's good. I think we are really happy with the progress and everything that has been going on.
Yeah, it's been really fun.
Watching him just have a lot of fun in the class, and the activities seem to be really engaging because he's always like excited and anxious to answer everything, and he seems to be having a really good time.
My name is Robert Brown. I'm the father of Kendall, and we're super excited and appreciative of 98th percentile and the entire program. For us,
overall 98th percentile is a great experience.
So if you want your child to advance in math, you should really join the program and help your child explore the passion of their math with 98th percentile. Thank you.
Hello everyone. I hope you enjoyed watching the video. All right, so now let's start with the session. I welcome you all to our second math masterclass. I hope you have watched our first masterclass as well and learned various tricks. I hope you practice them as well, because practice is the key to success, right? So on that note, let's begin our class. So I would like to introduce myself to all of you. We met 2 weeks back, but if you don't know me, my name is Natasha, and I'm going to lead today's session. I'm going to teach you 6 mental math tricks to speed up your math, and it is going to be really fun. All right, I hope you're all ready with your pen, paper, pencil to take notes and to practice it along with me. So it's going to be like a learning and a practice session. So I'll be teaching you as well as you can practice it with me as well. All right, so let me share some benefits of our master classes. So definitely, because we are teaching you mental math skills, so it will lead to faster calculations. You will learn some innovative ways of solving questions, and we will not stick to just one way. We will teach you many ways of solving a single question. And hence it will lead to intelligent problem solving. Ultimately, we will help to increase your confidence levels. So on that note, let's start with our session. So I would like to tell you one thing, that at the end, we have a surprise gift for you. So please stay with me till the end of the session to know what is that surprise gift. So are you ready and excited? I hope you have pen and paper with you. Okay, so I hope you have already subscribed our channel. If not, please hit the subscribe button, like our channel, and please do share it with your friends, your families, your relatives, that this is the channel where you can learn some cool mental math tricks. And I hope you have enjoyed our coding masterclass as well, the previous one. So you must have learned how to build a calculator. So you can go through the videos all over again and learn some cool tricks. So on that note, let's start with a quick critical thinking question. As I already discussed in the previous class, that why we are doing critical thinking questions to build up on your logical and thinking skills. So let's have a look. So last week, my maths teacher said that today she would be wearing a new scarf. Katie thought it would be red and plain. Lauren suggested blue and stripy, while Matthew was sure it would be red and flowery. Each of them was correct in stating either the color or the pattern of the scarf. Which of the following describes my teacher's scarf? I'm going to give you 30 seconds to solve this, and then we'll discuss what is the solution. All right, time's up. So let's understand and break the problem. It is looking like a very tricky and big problem, but it's not. Let's understand it step by step. So what is the problem talking about? A teacher's scarf, right? A new scarf. And there are three people which are giving their assumptions that what would be the color of the scarf and so on. So we have three people. First is Katie. What she said, it would be red and plain. So she is defining either the color or the pattern. So we'll write for Katie, the color is red and the pattern she said suggested that it would be plain. Then we have the next person, Lauren, and he suggested that the color would be blue and it would be stripy. And the third person, Matthew, he told that it would be red and flowery. So if we see, what is the thing given is, the hint is given that either the color or the pattern, either one thing is correct from all of their suggestions. So if you see the patterns, all of them are saying different patterns: plain, stripy, and flowery. We have three different patterns, right? But if you observe the colors, we have two common colors. So that means the color red is for sure there, isn't it? Now, if we have red color, that means two people are correct. Who? Katie and Matthew. They are saying red and red. So at least one assumption is correct. The color is correct. Because if we pick blue color, then only Lauren will be correct, right? But if we pick red color, then two people are correct. We just are left with the pattern selection. So that would be stripy, because we have to make one assumption of every person correct. In that case, what is the answer? The answer would be red and stripy scarf. So I hope you got an understanding of how to do the question. So did you observe one thing? While I was solving the question, I broke it down into simpler steps. I created a table or a pattern kind of thing, and then I thought of applying the logic. So this is a way of doing such a big, huge question. Break it into parts, put it in the tabular form, and start solving it. It works. I hope you like the question. So on this, let's move on to our first trick. And before learning the trick, let's understand the concept of multiplier and multiplicand, because we will be talking about these two terms during our tricks. So let's see. So if we do any multiplication is what? 2 times 3, 4 times 12, anything. So it has two parts. What are they? One is multiplicand and the other is multiplier. Now, what is a multiplicand? A multiplicand is a number to which we multiply. So I've highlighted the word to which we multiply, and multiplier is the number by which we multiply. For example, 76 times 84. So 76 times 84 we are doing. So here 76 would be a multiplicand and 84 is a multiplier, because we are multiplying by 84. and the number which we are multiplying is 76. So 76 is a multiplicand and 84 is a multiplier. I hope you understood the concept. Let's talk about one more example. We have 986 times 487, where 986 is a multiplicand and 487 is a multiplier. So now let's see how we are going to apply this concept in our tricks. So we will learn how to multiply any 2-digit number with another 2-digit number. So we'll start with taking an example. So what would be our first step? The right-hand digit of the multiplicand is multiplied by right-hand digit of the multiplier. There are 3 steps involved: right, inside, outside principle, and then left. I'll come to that one by one. So apply inside, outside rule. Okay. And then we have left-hand digit of the multiplicand is multiplied with left-hand digit of the multiplier plus carry. I'll be talking about it once we go on to the example. Yeah. So if you see 46 times 27, we have both 2-digit number here. So what was the first step? Right hand with right hand of multiplicand and multiplier. So what is the right hand digit of 46? Right hand digit would be 6 here, and for 27 it would be 7. So what we will do, we will multiply 6 with 7, that gives me 42. So we will write 2 and we will carry over 4. All right, so 2 is our when we start writing the answer, 2 is our first digit. Okay, now we will carry over 4. 4, we have to keep it in our mind that 4 is carryover. Now we will apply inside outside principle. What is that? Inside number with inside number, 6 times 2, 12, and outside number with outside number, that is 4 times 7, 28. Now we got 12 and then we add 28 to it, we'll get 40. We will have, we had a carryover 4, remember, from 42. So we'll add 4 here, it would be 44. Now again a 2-digit number, so we'll put 4 in our answer. 2 was already there. Then we will put 4, and then the next step, that is left hand digit with left hand digit. Now what was the left hand digit of 46 and 27? 4 and 2 respectively. So 4 times 2 gives me 8. Again we had a carryover, so 4, remember from the previous step, 8 plus 4 is 12. So we'll write 12 here, that is our answer. So we got 1242. So this is our answer. I hope you understood the trick. Let me repeat the trick. So what we'll do is, first is right hand with the right hand digit multiply, and remember the carryover. We'll just write one digit at a time. Apply the inside outside principle. So inside with inside, for example 6 times 2, and then outside with outside 4 times 7. We will add them up, add the carryover as well, and then we'll write. The third step is left hand with the left hand digit of the multiplicand and the multiplier, and then we'll add the carryover, hence we get the answer. I hope you understood the trick. So you can put in the comment section that if there is any doubt in the trick, then I'll repeat. Let's go ahead. So here is a practice question for you. Multiply 43 by 36. Try to apply the trick. I promise you, if you do it 2-3 times, practice it for a few days regularly, you will be really good with it. All right, so I'm waiting for your answers. Please put your answers in the comment section. Okay, so I'll give you 5 seconds more. All right, I hope you applied the right, inside, outside, and the left hand, so you can put it in the short form. And the answer for this would be 1548. I hope you all got the answers correct and using the principle, that is more important. All right, on that note, let's do one interesting trick, finding the square of a number. what is the square of a number? When we multiply one number with another number, for example, 20 times 20, 2 times 2, right? So that is finding the square. So we will use a crisscross method here. So the name of the trick would be crisscross. I'll tell you why it is crisscross, because we are going to create a crisscross kind of pattern when we do it. So for example, I have to find the square of 23. All right, so 23 square. What I'll do is I'll write 23 and again 23. Now I told crisscross method because it would be easier for you to remember it by name and similarly think of the pattern. So what we do is we multiply 3 times 3, we put a 9 over here. Then we put a cross. So 2 times 3, 6. That is the top digit with the bottom digit in a diagonal form. Again, we will do the same thing here. 2 times 3, 6. Now what we need to do is we need to add 6 plus 6. That gives me 12. So we'll put 2 here and 1 would be carryover. Now we will again multiply bottom number with the top number towards the left hand side. 2 times 2, 4. We had a carryover 1, so we will add it. That will give me 5 here. So the answer is 529. So this is how it's crisscross. We'll go right. We'll start with the right side, then cross, and then left side. Please just make sure that we cannot write 2 digits at a time. So we will always follow carry over rule. Whenever you are having 2 digits at a time, put the left hand most digit, the ones digit in the bottom and then carry over the next digit to the other number. So this is how it works. So just remember the carryover again because that is very important. Otherwise, your whole answer will be incorrect. So 3 with 3, 2, 3, then 2, 3 again diagonally, add it up, carry over, and then towards the left hand side. All right, so this is called as crisscross method. Remember the name and you will just apply it as the name suggests. Okay, so a practice question for you. As I told you, we will keep on practicing along with learning new tricks. So find the square of 45. 20 seconds for you. Put the answers once you get it. All right, I hope you all got the answer. So the answer is yes, 2025. I hope you applied the trick and you found it really easy and innovative, right? So let's move on. Now we will see how multiplication works with any digit number. Okay, now the rule is very simple. If you understood the first trick I told you, that is right, inside, outside, left with left. The same thing we are going to apply here. Let's understand it step by step and we will take one example to understand it better. So what is step 1? The rightmost digit of the multiplicand is multiplied by rightmost digit of the multiplier for each successive pair of digits. Now, when we did the first trick, we were having just 2 digits, right? So 2 digit with 2 digit, we just had one pair of digit. But here, because we have multiple digits, we are not only talking about 2 digit number. So we will have certain pair of numbers. I'll give you an example. For example, a 3 digit number I'll take. If I have 23 only, I have a one pair, 22 and 3. But if I have 123, 23 is my one pair. And then 12 is another pair. This is how we are looking at pairs, successive pair of digits. All right. And we will apply inside-outside principle with successive pair of digits henceforth. And the step 3 is very simple again. The leftmost digit of the multiplicand is multiplied by leftmost digit of the multiplier. So see, the rule is very simple, same. The first and the last step is exactly same. The only change here is that in step 2, because we have multiple digits, we will be applying a successive pair of digit rule. But the rule is same, inside outside principle. It is just we are changing the pair of numbers because we will include every pair of number. Let's see how it works. All right. So we are multiplying this number. So if you see, rightmost digit 2 is multiplied by rightmost digit 6. So we got 2 times 6, 12. Now again, as we know that always when we are using these tricks, we only write single digit. So we'll write 2 and we'll carry over the 1 to the next number. Now if you see, we have a pair 32 and multiply 56. Now we will apply inside outside principle. Remember the inside outside rule, inside number with inside, that is 2 times 5 and then 3 times 6. Then we add it up and then we add the carryover as well. So this is the inside outside rule, but we will apply it for every successive digit pair of numbers. So if you see, we have the next pair as 43. We will again apply the inside rule with 43 and 56, inside with inside, 3 times 5 plus 4 times 6. If you see, 3 times 5 inside numbers and 4 times 6 are the outside numbers. We will add it up and we'll add the carryover. Again, following the same thing with the successive pair of digits. Remember, if we have digits, we will keep on making the pair from starting from the right hand side. Now what is the next pair? We are getting 74. So 4 is included in 43 and now it is included in 74 as well. So you need to check that. Now multiplier, obviously it will remain the same, 56. So here again we apply 4 times 5. 4 times 5 inside number and outside number is 7 times 6. We add it up. Again we got a carryover 6. The next pair we have is 87 multiplied by 56, inside outside principle. 7 times 5 plus 8 times 6 plus carryover, we get 89. Now obviously we are writing the rightmost digit, so we'll write 9 and we will carry over 8. Now the next pair is 98. We apply the inside outside principle again. So 8 times 5 and 9 times 6 and the 8 carry over from the previous number, we get 102. So we'll write 2 and we'll carry over the 10. Now the left, so we are done with all the pairs. Now the last step would be the left hand most digit 9 of multiplicand is multiplied by the left most digit 5 of the multiplier. And there was a carryover 10 from the previous number. So we got 55 and you got the answer. So it is looking like a super big answer. But if you observe, the trick was very simple. It is just you have to take care of the successive pairs and keep on applying the same principle throughout, and then you will get the answer ultimately. As I keep on telling you, practice is the key to success. So keep practicing, and after you practice it 2-3 times, you will be really good with this trick, just like I am. All right. Okay, so on that note, let's go on to the next trick, that is multiplying with the magic number 15. Now, I'll tell you why I'm calling it a magic number, because there is a hidden magic, or you can say logic, because magic in math is equivalent to logic in math. So I'll tell you what is the logic here. So if we have 56 times 15, so now you will be thinking, okay, let me use it normal way. So 56 and 15, and then you carry out. Now you will say, oh, I learned just a trick, that 2 digit with 2 digit, inside outside principle, and so on. Yes, there is. But if I talk about number 15, so we can apply a quick trick here, because some numbers have hidden logics behind it. I'll show you what logic is there. So if you see 56 times 10 is 560. It is very simple to multiply with any number with 10. So hence I did that. Now I will do half of 560. That I'll get 280. Now I'll tell you why I'm doing it, because if you observe the number 15, okay. So 15 is made up of 2 numbers, 10 and 5. So what I did, I multiplied with 10 in the first step. 56 times 10, that is 560. But for 5, what I need to do, because I already did multiply by 10, right? So 5 is half of 10. So what I need to do, I have to split 560 into two parts. Hence, it is kind of a multiplication with 5 because 10 divided by 2 is 5 only. So did you observe the hidden logic here? So 56 times 10 is 560, and then I halved it because I need to divide by 5 ultimately. And then, yes, definitely, I'm going to add this up. I'll get 840. So what I did, first step, multiply by 10, half whatever you're getting, add both the numbers together. Now, this is a trick I told you, but if you observe, it was a very logical thing I told you. I broke 15 into 10 and 5, multiply by 10, and for multiplying by 5, I'm just halving it, and then I am adding it up. So you can try this with various other numbers. You can create your own logics and definitely share it in the comment box. So you can just now think of any number you can create logic with. And I'm going to read your comments. So this is our answer. I hope you understood and liked the trick. So let's try one question for you. So 48 times 15. So I'm going to give you 20 seconds again and let me see how many answers I get correct. All right, so I can see those who are trying with me, practicing with me, are putting the answers along with me. So the answer for this question is 720. I hope you did faster than the previous ways, and it would be beneficial for you. Now let's go on to our okay, 48 tens. Now let's go on to our next trick. That is multiply by 12. So let's understand the logic behind it again. We'll try to multiply 73 times 12. Now, just like I told you the logic of 15, try to think what can be the logic behind the number 12. Again, it's a magic number. So 12, you can put it in the comment section. So 12 is made up of 10 and 2, right? So that means, again, we can multiply with 10, right? So 73 times 10, 730. It is very easy to multiply with number 10. I should say 10 is a magic number instead of any other number, right? So 730. Now, for multiplying by 5, we halved the number. But for now, we have a 2 here. What we will do, think? Yes, so we will double the number. So 73, we will double the number and we'll get 146. And then again, we will add 730 plus 146. That will give me 876. Now, I hope you got the trick. It's very simple. You can make tricks with such other numbers as well. So 10, what we did, you multiplied by 10. For multiplying by 2, you just doubled the number and added them up. So you got the final answer. So let's try one more question. 65 times 12, and I am expecting you are going to apply the trick that I just told you. So I'm going to wait for 30 seconds. Okay, so yes, the answer for this question is 780. So if you break it 10 and 2 and then you multiply by 10 and then double the number, you will, after adding it up, you will get 780. All right, now it's time for a very wonderful trick that is going to help you a lot. I'm sure every trick was useful for you and it would be useful when you start applying it. Now, before we go ahead, I would really request you, because you must be liking the trick, so go ahead and subscribe our channel. Now coming to a very wonderful trick that I'm going to show you, and I'm also going to talk the logic behind this trick. All right. So the cube of any number we are going to figure out. So for now, we are going to figure out the cube of 23. All right, now for this, what we are going to do is, we have 23, we have two digits in 23, 2 and 3. I'm going to term them as 2 is, I'm going to say that it is digit A. And for 3, I'm going to say it is digit B. All right. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to apply a rule here. That is, I'm going to do the cube of A, that is A cube, okay? And then I'm going to do the cube of B, that is B cube, in the last extremes, okay? Left hand and right hand side, I have written A cube and B cube respectively. And in the middle, I'm going to do 3A square B. So a square is like multiplying the number twice, cubing is multiplying the number thrice. So I have done 3A square B, and then I have done 3AB square. And this is a logic, that this is the identity actually. If I want to find the cube of any number, I usually apply this rule. A cube, B cube, 3A square B, and 3AB square. But we are going to use it in a trick way. Let's see how. So I have done, I have already replaced the digits. So for A, I have put 2 because I consider 2 as a and 3 as B. So for A cube, I have put 2 cube. For B cube, I have put 3 cube on the extremes. Then 3A square B, that is 2 square B. B is 3 and 3 for the trick we are applying. Again, we have to multiply 3 here. This is the extra 3 that we are multiplying. And then we have A, 2 and 3 square, that is B square. I hope this much is good. Now, obviously, we will calculate it quickly. 2 cube is 8. 3 cube is 27. 2 square, 3. 2 square is 4. 3 times 3 is 9. So 9 times 4 is 36. Now, if you see 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. 6 times 9, I have written 54. So this is, I've just done a simple calculation, multiplication. Now comes the last step, and a very important step. So what we are going to do is, we are going to write the last digit here, 7. Okay, I'm going to start with 7. I'm going to write my answer 7 here. Now for the subsequent digit would be my carryover. So 2 I will carry over to 54. So if I add 54 in 2, I'll get 56. So 6 would be my next digit of my answer, and 5 I will carry over to the next number. So 36 plus 5 gives me 41. So 1 I will write in my answer, 4 I will carry over to the next number, that is 8. 8 plus 4 gives me 12. Now because we don't have any other number after this, we will write 12 as it is. So this would be my answer, that is 12,167. So the cube of 23 is this. That is my answer. I'm going to repeat it quickly. So what we do is we break the number into two things, A and B. And then I'm going to apply A cube, B cube, 3A square B and 3AB square rule. I have calculated all the cubes and squares just like it is. It's a very simple mental calculation you need to do. 2 cube is 8, 3 cube is 27, and so on. I have calculated the numbers 36 and 54 by multiplying subsequent numbers given. Now is a very important step. I will only write the number, the digit 7, that is to the extreme right, and the subsequent digit I'm going to carry forward. So if it is a 2, I will carry forward the whole 2 to 54. It will add up to 56. 6 I will write. I will carry forward the 5 to 36. 36 plus 5 is 41. I will write 1. Carry forward the 4 to the 8. 8 plus 4 gives me 12. Because I don't have any other digit, so I'll write 12 here. That is going to be my answer. So it's an identity that we use to find the cube, but we have modified it to apply here. But again, there is a hidden logic, as I told you. So now it's time for you to practice a quick question. So I'm going to read out the steps before I give you the question. So we started from the right side. In 27, 7 will be written and 2 will be carried. 54, then 54 is plus 2 is 56. 6 is written and we are carrying over the next digit, 236. That gives me 41. Again, 1 will be written and 4 will be carried forward. Finally, 8 plus 4 is 12. Combining all, we get the answer. That is 12,167. I hope you enjoyed the trick. So here is a practice question for you. 45 cube. Quickly calculate the cube of 45. And I'm waiting for your answers. Do apply the trick and tell me how much time you saved by applying the trick than the usual methods that you were using. All right, 20 seconds to solve this question. I hope you all got the answer. So I am going to reveal the answer to you. That is 91,125. I hope you enjoyed these tricks that I told you. So today's session theme was secrets of mental math. And I explored and I conveyed it to you what are the logics behind each and every trick that we used, hence revealing the secrets behind mental math. So if you start looking at the numbers in that way, you will also see that there is some or the other hidden logic behind everything that you do in math, right? So now I hope you enjoyed the session, and I'm sure you have subscribed the channel and hit the like button as well. Please do share with your friends so that they can get benefit out of it as well. Now it's time for the surprise gift. I'm sure you're very excited for it. So I would like to invite Miss Agamani for sharing the surprise gift with all of you.
Hello, everybody. I'm Agumani. That was an amazing session, Miss Natasha. That was particularly amazing. So many new tricks. Even I learned so many new tricks. These sessions are really helpful, and I hope all our subscribers agree with me. And the ones who haven't subscribed as yet, it'll be really amazing if you subscribe. We come up every Thursday. All right. So as you know, I'm here for the surprise gift that we have for you. But before we go there, hold your horses. I have something really, really interesting to share with you. To begin with, you must be wondering who we are and who 98th Percentile is and about these sessions. So we are an online e-learning company. We provide classes in math and coding in India from grades 1 to 8. We are committed to providing personalized attention for all our learners, for all our students. That's why we provide small group sizes so that teachers can give individual attention to every learner. And all these skill gaps are eradicated. We offer live classrooms, which establishes live and live learning environment, and also you can experience blending learning environment with 98th percentile. Like this math session was live, and like how I'm talking to you live, so are our classes. All our classes are live. You can get recordings should you desire to. The benefit of live classes are that all your doubts and queries are answered and resolved in real time. Isn't that just amazing? And going forward, like I mentioned, we provide acceleration and skill mastery, meaning our amazing teachers who are best in the industry identify your skill gaps and focus on accelerating you by rectifying all the errors. Moving forward, there are plenty of benefits of joining 98th percentile. Since you all know, there are plenty of benefits of joining 98th percentile. Here are just a few. Here are just a few to begin with. At 98th percentile, we provide an accelerated curriculum, meaning that if you are in grade 1, with 98th percentile, you can learn curriculum and courses from grade 2 and so on. Because we are that good, we provide you acceleration and in skill mastery. We are proactive and progressive in our curriculum, meaning all your skill gaps and wherever you lag and all your pain points, we solve them all. Our expert teachers solve them all actually. With 98th percentile, you get access to award-winning platforms and personalized learning environment, meaning if you lag in one thing, our teachers take it on priority and fix them. All these are amazing, but the best part about 98th percentile, well, one of the best things again about 98th percentile is that in these trying economic times, we provide 8 times the value for your parents' hard-earned money. That's right, we provide 8 times the value for your parents' hard-earned money, and we are better than any other competitors out there. We assure you that. But this is just a 98th percentile talking about 98th percentile, right? But wait again, don't take my word for it. Just look at the amazing reviews that parents have shared about 98th percentile on our official Facebook and Google accounts. These are the parents from USA who have put in their extremely hard work and hard-earned money and their amazing children with 98th percentile, and they are extremely content with our teachers and our curriculum. They do recommend 98th percentile any day. Our math and coding are the best in the industry. Moving forward to the surprise gift, the surprise that we have for you today. Well, the surprise is that we have an event-only offer specially curated for all you lovely children. With 98th percentile, you can get up to 2 weeks of free trial classes in math or coding. That's right, you can get up to 2 weeks of free trial classes in math or coding with 98th percentile. And the best thing is, we do not ask for credit cards. So you really need to come, try it, to believe it. We offer the best in the industry teachings. Well, that's all for today. If you have any questions, you can reach out to us at supportindia98thpercentile.com, or you can visit our official website, which is 98thpercentile.com. All right, folks, that's all for today. Bye-bye.